Yo. Oh, whoops. Let's get this. There we go. I'm standing. Okay, so I'm gonna, whoops. I'm going to be recording for the updated videos for the deployment tutorial that I was recording last week because I created LiteFS.js as a result of those videos. Actually, well, not exactly. I planned on having something like that eventually from the Fly team, but they never built it. So I was like, I'll build it. And so I was going to record that. And then the Fly team was like, hey, I think actually maybe we could avoid or help you avoid these problems altogether. So they built a proxy, and we're going to record some videos for using that proxy instead, and that eliminates a lot of application code, which is quite nice. So that's what we're going to do here in just a moment. So I literally haven't done anything yet. Now let me quit this, and that is gone. And then we're looking for the counter app. And I think I have my talk stuff enabled. We want to enable the, I think Egghead is the one I was using. Is that right? I gotta double check something here. Where's my screen flow? Okay. And up we go. Just starting centered also. Probably going to spend 2 hours on this, I think. And we cannot have music playing, unfortunately. And let's get off my phone. Okay, yeah, just now use the camera to scan the QR code. This is what I'm doing. And I scan this QR code. There we go. And it opens up this. And in a moment, it will have this thing. I say start, and now it says don't look here, and my phone is connected. So now I will not get on my phone, or at least I will be told off if I do. And let's see. Yes, so I was going to open up ScreenFlow and recent documents. Okay, so does it look like that? That is the question. Okay. So this is in the Fly file. All of this is in the Fly file. I wanted to compare it to the index, but anyway, it looks like, yeah, that's about the same, I think. That looks right. I just don't want it to be like jarring and like, oh, like things look different now. So yeah, this is good. Okay, cool. So we do need to figure out when was the last video that I recorded. Or the last one that I'm going to use from the previous recording. You know what, actually, I think I had one video where I didn't actually show the code and I just explained the problem. I think I need to re-record that one though. But let's look at that. Where is that? Okay, open. We're going to, I don't know if there's anything in here that I don't want you to see, but just in case. Here we go. That's weird. Yeah, so 12 is where we determine the primary instance. Then, okay, so 16 and 17, we need to look at both of those. So I'm going to open up 16. Whoop. So this one, if we're just in the terminal the whole time, ah man, there it is, that fly TS. I think I'd probably just be better to re-record all of this. Yeah, probably would be better. Hang on a second, I gotta take a quick break and I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, I'm back, and I'm also going to stand on something a little softer. I went on a 4-mile run the other day, gave myself a bad blister, which I poked this morning, and now I've got a Band-Aid, and that Band-Aid is uncomfortable. But you can't see that on the camera, so that's okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to re-record all of this stuff. I think it'll be much better. So let's just make sure I remember the last video that they will have watched is, nope, let's look at this. We don't need to see that. Okay, here is what we're going to do. I need to open up VS Code for desktop node SQLite flight tutorial. Whoops, that is not how that was supposed to go down. There we go. Okay, and scooch this over. And now we've got console right here. What did I just copy? Index. Okay, pretty sure that was no changes there, which is awesome. Dockerfile is going to have some changes though. And fly toml, I don't think there are changes there, but maybe. The LiteFS, there will be differences here for sure. Yeah, we just get rid of this. Comment staff. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's pretty much just get rid of the proxy. Okay, and then start. There we go. Okay, so yeah, and then we also need to update fly region list. Fly region. I gotta log out actually. Log out. I'll have to log in. And okay. And we're going to have this open. And fly IO apps, weathered, yada, 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 monitoring. So I'll have that up and going. We need to get rid of all but one of the regions because we're not a multi-region yet. So fly vol list. Oh, right. This needs to be that. Let's look at the differences here. Oh, hold on a second. I was playing around with something. I definitely want to use delta. That's so much better looking. Okay, so Dockerfile fuse moved. Does that matter? Not really, but sort of. Because it's like these things at the end are the things that were added in the order they were added. So it does kind of sort of matter a little bit. And we can get rid of that. Okay. So do we have fly true in the Docker file? I didn't think so. So I removed it. I don't think, did I ever show adding fly true, I wonder? I don't think I did. So yeah, we're fine there. Yeah, database URL. We'll add the file name later. Yep, that's all good. Oh yeah, we need to, that's tricky. The version of LiteFS. Rats. Okay, let's find, we've got this init LiteFS thing here, and I show adding LiteFS right.
Do instead is I'm going to make another data. Grab this a little like that. For can only read database region. With all of this mount our application a little bit more complex later. So with all of this set up, the last thing that we need to do is make sure that we run our application using slide. To the editor, probably. Yep, just right here. So you could probably cut to this and say, let's get that configured. Actually, let's cut to this.
Oh, you know what? This is okay because I tell them to copy this, I think.
Let's get that configured. Here we go. So first of all, Fly depends on this package called Fuse, which creates a virtual file system. And so what LiteFS, no, it's not Fly. Let me start that over. So first of all, LiteFS depends on this package called Fuse, which acts as a virtual file system. And so what we're going to do is we actually move our SQLite database into this virtual file system, and that's where our application is going to access it. And then Fuse and LiteFS will actually write the actual database to a separate directory altogether. And so LiteFS can intercept all of the writes and reads and everything that happen in the virtual file system and propagate it to the read replicas all over the world. So we need to add Fuse to our application. So let's come to our Docker file, and we'll just add that as one of the things that we apt-get for our Docker file. The next thing that it wants us to do is to copy the binary for LiteFS. And so we're going to bring that over.
Yeah, okay, that works. That way, if somebody's following along, they just do the same thing. The challenge will be if they just type it out and just specify a specific version. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just do a quick voiceover for that. So let's open 10, which is not on here. So
virtual file system and propagate it to is to copy the binary for LiteFS. And so we're going to bring that over right before we start with our script. Right before we run our start script. So we'll put it right here. Right before we run our start script. So we'll put it right here. Now we have the LiteFS binary in our Docker. Now we have the LiteFS binary in our Docker file as well.
okay, here we go. And if you're following along, I recommend that you use the version that is in the documentation. Let's try that again. And if you're following along with me, go ahead. And if you're following along with me, go ahead and use the version that is in the documentation. Right here, I've got 0.3, but there's probably a more up-to-date version that you should be using. Okay, cool. So we're just going to throw that in there. Add to this one. And we'll just cut right here. Delete that. Put that over here. Bring this down. Freeze frame that. And get rid of that. And that. And let's see here.
And if you're following along, I recommend that you use the version that is in the documentation. If you're following along with me, go ahead. And if you're following along with me, go ahead and use the version that is in the documentation. Right here, I've got 0.3, but there's probably a more up-to-date version that you should be using.
Okay, cool. Let's see. So we save that, and we make that go away. We export and save it again. Export that. Actually, hold on. We'll do a bulk export. So then we come over here to this. We go to, where's my screen flow? There you are. Deployment tutorial, and number 11. No, that's number 10. And we'll open this up now. And do. That looks pretty good. All right, save. And now, ScreenFlow, we can do a batch export. That's where it's going to go. And we're going to use this. And I could probably do this when I'm all done, but I just want to make sure to do this now. Begin, replace. Huh, that's interesting. Cancel. Stop batch. What happened? I thought I selected them both. Oh, I just selected the one. That's weird. Documents, ScreenFlow. There we go. Okay, begin, replace. Stick that over here, bring this over, close that. Okay, and great. Now let's get rid of all of this stuff. So we're going to need to deploy an up-to-date or non-up-to-date version. Oh, let's make sure we're using a version of LiteFS that's good. Hub, Docker Hub, LiteFS tags. Looks like he made another change, so let's look at that. GitHub, oops. Superfly LiteFS. Yeah, so that is the one that I used, but he's got a pull request. This is probably the one that has got that SHA. Write forwarding for wall mode only. Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah, this is why I'm actually not going to teach ensure primary in this tutorial, because you probably don't need it when this is released, and my course will be out after this is released. So, ooh, being able to run migration scripts from any node. Interesting. Ah, yeah, that's interesting. That means that I should not. Yeah, I should not teach the start script. Needs to be updated. Just leave that as it is. Yep. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll have to make that just work. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. That's great, actually. It's one less thing I have to do. So we are going to use his PR and hope that it just works. And we're not going to teach that portion. That makes it really, really nice. In fact, LiteFS JS is now, yeah, that's not supposed to be here. Yeah, LiteFS is now completely unused. LiteFS JS, oh my gosh, that's so sick. The library that I created for these videos, well, because these videos put the pressure on me to create it, now it's no longer needed in just a few days. That's so awesome. Actually, one other thing. In the Docker file, these will all have to use this version here. Let me double check. Commits 0b something something. Let's figure out what that what this commit is. Yeah, okay. So it's part of this PR, I think. Oh no, hold on. Let's figure out what the URL for just a regular commit is. All right. So this is merge this into that. I think these might just be tests. Maybe I shouldn't record today. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't record today. I was planning on recording some more videos today, but then I saw this and now I'm thinking maybe I should wait because this impacts the migration script I have. Yeah, would be teaching. How long do you, I'm okay trying an experimental version of this if need be. How long before that is available? Do you suppose? No pressure, of course. I can wait. Wonder if he's working right now. Okay, well, I mean, with this, that would be pretty sick. That just like drastically reduces the amount of stuff that you have to do. Oh, this is not the project I'm looking for. Yes, there'd be nothing in the start. I wonder, well, here, may as well, while we're waiting. Roll back a bit. let's make sure our logs come back to here. Well, we want to squish them into this. So get rebase I to there. I think the first one can't be a squash. Reword. To do. Reword me. I'm just not sure where things are going to end up, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, I need to squash into this. Rebase. I thought that was going to be wrong. Okay. Okay, so this is, oh, I think that's wrong too. Okay. Oh no, that's right. Okay, git commit, amend. So, this is, what is this? I think I actually want to squash it into this one. Rebase that. Whoops. Can I do this? Oh, rats. Hold on a second. What was that output? Cannot squash. You can fix Oh, I'm in the middle of a rebase. Huh, okay. What does this edit to do thing do? Oh, okay, fine. What? Get rebase abort. Get rebase I. There we go. Okay, there we are. So we just switched to console, and now we're ready to set up multi-region. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's the order. Yeah, switch to console, multi-region. So we're going to push force, and then we're also going to fly vol list. We're going to delete the non-primary. We got to figure out which is the primary. I have no idea. Okay, that's fine. Let's delete fly vol delete. Yes. I'm guessing the one that's older is the primary, but you don't really know for sure, do you? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Fly SSH console bash. Okay, and whichever one I'm in, I think it's just host name. I think it's trying to connect to the one I just deleted. Host name, yeah. Yeah, there we go. This one's toast. All right. Yeah, so that's my host. It's in the thing. Cat LiteFS. I can't remember what I think it's ls LiteFS. Yeah, and then ls LiteFS SQLite DB. Yeah, okay, so this is the primary because it doesn't have a .primary file in there. So we're going to delete this one. Fly delete, fly vol delete. Yes, and then fly scale count 1. And hopefully I got all that done before the deploy worked. I don't see any logs for the deploy, so cool. Git browse actions. Ah, great. It failed. I wonder why. Not enough for all. Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's just, we'll rerun that job. And then we're going to come over here and delete a couple of these jobs. Why are those? We'll have to look at why those failed. We may end up delete logs. No, I want to delete the whole job. So coming back, delete workflow run. Yes, permanently delete. Thank you. Man, optimistic UI would be great right here. You know what the final state's going to look like, right? So no need to do a freaking full page reload. Just want things to look nice and avoid people being like, wait, that doesn't look the way mine looks. Of course, we can't avoid the number right there. So anybody looking closely would be like, they went from 9 to 21. What's going on there? But, you know, just trying to reduce distractions. I don't really care if people know that I had to finagle things a little bit, but just reduce the number of distractions. That would be good. Okay. I was hoping that he would reply by now. Oh well. I don't remember what time zone he's in. I think he's East Coast maybe. Can't recall for sure. Okay, so let's look at our logs now. Yep, things are looking great. We have console, primary release acquired, cluster ready, it started, no pending migrations, health checks. It's beautiful. The unit test failed. That might be why this didn't get deployed, possibly. Okay, well, things are sufficiently cleaned up. Let me think what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break, go fill up my water bottle because I totally forgot to do that yesterday. And then when we come back, if he magically is available and says, oh yeah, sure, I'll just publish a thing right now, then we can record. If not, then we'll figure out something else that we're gonna do today. So many things to do, so we'll just see. So it is basically break time on Centered anyway, so I'm gonna start that and we'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. And let's see. Do we get what we were hoping for? Nah, that's okay. Ben's gotta sleep and stuff too, so if he wanted to take the whole day off, that's fine. Just really hoping we could get this. So I don't think that we're going to record today, but we do have things ready for us to record when we're ready. So that's good. So what are we going to do instead? Let's close this stuff down. And maybe, like, it's possible that he could, okay, simplify further. Yeah, so it's possible that he could come back and be like, oh yeah, here, in the next like 20 minutes or something, so, or any minute really. So if that happens and the kids still are not home, then I will probably record. So with that said, Dropbox wants me to update. Sure. It's gonna take 10 minutes to update. Okay, neat. Let's just review some GitHub emails here. So I posted this thing. Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, yep, go away. Yay. Okay, great. I guess I'm updated. So that's nice. Yeah, indexing and all that. Okay. If you add a catch boundary in response. Okay. Yeah, let's test that out actually. You know, none of this will really matter once LiteFS, at least not for what I'm doing, once LiteFS supports the rights thing that it's doing. I think, yeah. Let me just look at something really quick. Oh, right, I'm supposed to have my phone on. Here we go. Okay. What the? Here we go, app, routes, response. Okay, so then we go localhost. Oh, my, what? We've got a rogue process running on. Hold on, let's hard refresh. Yeah, okay. There we go. Whoopsies. What? Oh, that's 3001. Yeah, I've got PM2 bringing it back up whenever I kill it. That's annoying. Okay, so this is how we find this out, or find the process that keeps it going, is you go, yeah, I always forget this part. So if I say type kill port, oh, right, kill port. Okay, so I do ls of -1 TCP, yeah, TCP colon, yeah, ls of -I think, TCP colon 3000. Say what now? All right. Where is that? Huh. Okay. So all of those PIDs should show up here. I thought it would. All right, it's this one. That's the one. That's the last PID there. Okay, so then if I kill this, it'll just come right back. So I can't do that. What we do is we cook this. We look at, oh, where is it? Info. There we go. And then, oh, cool. Open files or ports. That's interesting. So it is running where I think it is. Wow, that's kind of, boy, all this stuff that I didn't know. One of those is going to be, oh, 9229. I wonder what happens if I go to localhost 9229. Interesting. Okay, so there's a WebSocket serving that. I'm looking for localhost 3000 in here, but I'm not seeing it. Anyway, from this, we get the parent process. So we can click on that one. And from this, we get the parent process, and that's the one I'm looking for, is PM2 is running as a rogue process. And that one is the PID 49, which, well, I'm guessing that was the PID, but that doesn't appear to be the case. 4849. Oh, it's just called PM2. So if I type in here PM2, there it is. Sweet. So next time this happens, I'll just look for PM2. Anyway, I can quit. Bum-ba-da-dum. And now nothing, it won't come back up. And that's nice. That happens sometimes, and I don't know why. But I at least have an inkling on how to get it to stop. So that's nice. All right, here we are. And we go to response, and we get a 418, but we don't get the headers that I want. There's one header in there, x my header sup. And so if I say remix catch boundary, and just say return caught, and then I go here, I do get to keep it. Okay, great. Thank you for letting me know of that workaround. I'm going to actually do another test. We'll say response nested TSX. And we're going to do all the same stuff. Here, let's get rid of the headers. We don't need the headers, I think. Hopefully not. We'll see. And I want to see if I can get rid of this. Here, actually, this would be nested index nested TSX. Parent and we can turn music on again. There we go. Outlet and remix catch boundary. I just want to see if you need a catch boundary in here, but also I want to double check that this works without the headers export. And it does not. You need to have the headers export. So yeah, there we go. So you have the headers export and you get your header. Now, what if I put the headers export in root? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so coming back over here, if I do a headers export here, and then I have the nested thing here, let's try that. Nested. Nope. If I do the index here with the headers, nope. And catch boundary, yep. Remove the headers. Yeah. Okay. I tried a few variations and determined that if you want the headers to come through in this case, you need a catch boundary at the route. Here, let's actually do one more piece of investigation, and that is future error boundary true. And so now, instead of catch boundary, these are going to be error boundaries. Okay, and restart the server. Huh, that's interesting. Hold on a second. Let's look at the release notes. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. Maybe that's on previous page. Maybe it's not documented at all. Okay, well, let's look at that config. v2 error boundary, go to, yeah, just this. Can I preview this file? Preview, here we go. Yeah, that should, yeah, what I've got here should work. Oh, you know what? I think I'm on an old version. NPX, or remix version. Oh, whoops. Huh, no, I have got a recent version. This has me befuddled. This is nested parent cot. Okay. So that is rendering now. And we get the header. We go nested. Interesting. Nested is not working at all. Oh, wait. That's right, because I was testing this. That is unexpected. We are getting the header, but it's not rendering the error boundary. Oh, I'll betcha. Yes, this is the problem. It somehow is getting up to here. Error. Well, let's see what happens. No. Well, that shouldn't matter. Can we line wrap? Here we go. Nothing's happening in the body here. Fascinating. But then if I do nested, weird. Okay. So what if this returns new response status 200 headers content type application JSON. Okay, now I'm really confused because I am not. Who is doing that? Oh, I just did this to the response. Whoops. Okay, so if I do this, so this one doesn't throw any errors, and this one does. Okay, it's not rendering the. Oh, that's why. Good grief. Okay. Okay, so then we comment these out, comment that in, and that in. There we go. Okay. So let's get rid of this. Nested index cot. Okay, and we do get our headers. But if let's get rid of this. If we add a error here, and the parent shows up, we do get the header. And if we, for fun, outlet I thought the outlet would work. Pretty sure the outlet should work. If we go nested child. Huh. Pretty sure that should work. I'm not sure why that's not loading. That's interesting. I believe that should load even with the error boundaries, so I'm confused by that. Maybe it's because the request is for 18? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, based on this investigation, cache boundary at the route, or if you're using v2 error boundary, then it's an error boundary you need. A header at the route that throws the response, a headers export that forwards the headers along for the document request, or document headers. And I think that's it. Yeah. I think it makes sense. I think the current behavior makes sense. But I'm not certain. So if you're going to throw a response, it kind of feels like we're getting half of a feature. If you part of the throw new response feature is that those responses bubble up to the nearest parent with an error boundary. I'll just do that. But, oh, here's another question. If I, let's see. So we are going to bubble. There, we'll put it in the child. But the headers don't bubble like the response does. So that means that if the child doesn't have an error boundary, then the UI will bubble, but the headers won't. So the UI bubbles, but headers don't. And even if the child has a headers export, that's ignored if the child, even if the route that throws is a child and it has a headers export, that's ignored if the child doesn't have a boundary export. So we get UI error bubbling, but not header. We get response UI error bubbling, but not response header bubbling. I would like to just have, yeah, feels like I think I would be satisfied. Here, let's just double check this isn't a thing. Yeah. Current behavior if the headers export also got a child headers. Option that it could use to combine headers along with the loader headers, action headers, and parent headers. But maybe, but that feels wrong because the child should be the last say on headers. You know what, it wouldn't be child headers, it'd be child loader headers. That kind of feels wrong. Instead, I think it would be better if the headers, that function that's called is always the one for the route that's matched, even if that route's loader fails. That also kind of feels wrong, though. Maybe the, but that also feels kind of wrong because maybe we're not throwing a response. Maybe it's a runtime type error or something. So maybe the loader headers, actually let's look at what the type for that is. That's headers, action headers is headers. So maybe the loader headers could be an empty headers in that case. I think that's what it is if the page is rendered by an action instead. So after typing this all out, I think what makes the most sense to me is if remix is changed. No, that sounds like breaking change. This is more a bug fix. Is if Remix always calls the headers function of the leaf node child rather than the route that handles the error. That leaf node has access to parent headers anyway. The parent route does not and probably should not have access to child headers. So this seems like the best way to handle this case. That said, I don't want to put headers, a headers function in every one of my routes. All that said, I really don't think it should be necessary to put a headers export in every one of your routes, especially in for use cases like this where you have could have an abstraction like require user, which with permissions, which throws a is it 403? I always mix up these 403 or 401 unauthorized, forbidden. Is it unauthorized or forbidden? I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, understands but refuses to authorize it. So 403. Response. And you want one parent to handle the UI and headers for that. Otherwise, any route that uses require user with permissions, has to not only call it in their loader, but also must include it in, or must handle the response headers. Which could be easy to do. Now that use case may be handled by the upcoming context feature, but I'd want to make sure that it really is. Is it? Anyway, I'm not certain what to recommend here, but the status quo feels wrong to me. Okay, there you go. I don't normally write really long things like that, but there you go. It is what it is. Sorry, I'm just gonna go through some more emails here. Huh, sweet. Early next week. Okay. Okay, so that means during my next break, I need to let my video editor know that the rest of the videos won't be available till next week. Sounds good. I'll wait. Thanks a lot. Yeah, this drastically simplifies a lot. I think I'll only need, here, let's see, actually just for the fun of it. If we go to cd node SQLite fly tutorial and cd into the steps, then get diff no index of 11, or here we'll go to 10 to 11. Try that again. Whoop. We update the candidate, and that's it. And then we do a bunch of stuff in the terminal to add more regions. That's it. Okay, cool. And then 11 to 12. Yeah, all of this stuff is packaged along. You know what? Actually, let's double check. Yeah, so it's all just package lock stuff. So then we go to 11 to 12. And we add an internal port, and then the proxy. Holy smokes. Yeah, that drastically simplifies things. I think we'll have one video to do multi-region, another video to explain the problem of replication, so like why we need a proxy, and then a video for the proxy. And maybe those could be one video, because like there's not a lot of code changes here. So that's nuts. Very cool. Okay, good stuff. Okay. All right, well, we made it through the email stuff that I can do right now. So with all of that done, sorry, I'm just helping people with Epic React really quick. What is it called? Yeah, this one. No, I make a new private thread. Don't worry, I'm not going to let you all see what he says. You know, privacy and all that, it's important. And he has replied. Okay, it's break time. Gonna go on break, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back, and I didn't actually really take much of a break. Whoops. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, all right, so, because I was helping somebody with email issues, so 1 second. Just had to stretch. Now I look all red. All the blood rushed to my face. Okay, let me... Oh, and, oh my gosh. It is 10:56, and I have a bunch of steps to get. So, let's see. Sorry, 1 sec. Come on. There we go. I'm not just doing this for the points. It actually is good for your body to move. 250 steps every hour. It's good practice. 178. Almost there. Sorry, should have done that during the break, but I was doing other stuff that you couldn't see, so. 200. Almost there. Could also do jumping jacks. I think those count. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that does count. Okay. Yeah, 3 more steps, and boom, got it. Whew, that was close. I almost didn't get my 9 hours today. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, because I can't record after all, is first I'm going to tell my wife I'm not going to be recording after all. And then oh, I just saw another thing. Seems to be historically intentional. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Maybe Mr. Body killed the cook. Just kidding. LiteFS.js should probably be updated to use a redirect here. So we're going to say 302 location can be wherever, doesn't matter. Note, this uses a redirect request because remix require, yeah, let's see, because otherwise you have to manually, let's see, send or forward the headers for document requests in each route that throws this replay response, which is easy to forget and a bit of a pain. Luckily, the status code doesn't actually matter. Let's see. With a redirect, Remix will simply forward the request as you make it to the browser And in our case, the request never makes, or the response never makes it to the browser because Fly will intercept it due to the Fly replay header. Yep, there we go. This is called a bug fix. Fix remix. Change to redirect for Fly replay response. I spelled that wrong. Response. There we go. And then my website will be able to update to use that instead of, whoops, instead of this thing. And eventually we won't need it at all, which will be really nice. Yeah, we don't need that actually. We can get rid of this. And then we find Fly server. Replace this with LiteFS JS remix. Any other usages of Fly server? I didn't think so. Cool, so with that now, this failed because the tests are busted, my bad. So if we go remix test, 409 is now a 302. Fix broken test. Okay, there's that. And actually I can view this workflow run and check out the other new action. And this goes pretty quick. And once we get the plus number right, nope, not that one, right there, boom, we've got it. That's too bad. I was hoping that we'd be on 1.1.1 forever because it's kind of fun, but oh well. LiteFS JS at 1.1.2. Pretty soon I'll just be getting rid of this altogether and that'll be sweet. Okay. Update LiteFS JS. And somebody was complaining about not being able to join the Discord earlier. But if I look at the bot logs, people are joining, so it's just this person is having a hard time, probably just having a hard time following instructions, which, you know, they're not, they maybe could be more clear, I guess. I don't know. Now, why are those colored like that? I don't know, whatever. Okay, so now you just check something here. Yeah, now we're going to work on the sorry, I was just thinking. Yeah, we're going to work on the workshop app. Let me delete a couple things. Okay, KCD shop. And specifically, we're going to work on this part. I had an idea. I'm going to move to a sitting position, which requires that I move this. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, Centered was getting mad at me for using my phone. But it was relevant because what we're going to do is we're going to actually change the format. So instead of exercise final being two separate directories, we're going to have a topics directory, and then topic 1 will be exercise and steps in there. Yeah, we'll look at that actually, yeah, right now. Let's do that now. Oh, this is no longer busted. I fixed this. Pretty sure I did. I know for sure that it's still hanging out in my playground. Yeah, I think I copied the "Hey Kent, this is busted" thing. Let's just be certain. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna completely restructure this. How are we gonna do this? Here, let's just double check. Some good progress on stuff, I guess, is what we're gonna go with. Okay, so I think we're gonna have topics, and topics will have 0, 1. We'll call this nested routing. And then it will also have 0, 2. We'll call this styling. Okay, and then we'll have this be exercise .1. Stick that in here. And then this will be solution.1. Actually, maybe we'll call that problem solution. And then we can call these exercises. I don't know. We'll think more about that. But yeah, so that'll go in there. And then styling, this will be problem.1. This will be problem.3. This will also have a name. Well, maybe this will have a name. This is tailwind. I'm not sure I like the using the word problem. So this is solution.1. Kind of think I like having a 1 there. Because I don't expect we'd ever get more than 9, but if we ever did, that would be a real pain. Whoops. That was a mistake. I hope that wasn't committed. Oh well. So raw CSS or links. Here we go. This will be solution.o2. CSS modules. And this is solution.03 tailwind. Yeah, I do like having the 0 prefix. It just looks cleaner. And maybe if it's just one of them, then it doesn't have a number. Nah. No, because it looks funny if it just ends in a number and doesn't have a description. Okay, I need to bring up Slack, and Centered is not going to like that, so I'm going to just tell it, hey, hush up. I'm trying to get work done. Oh, Centered didn't notice. Sometimes it notices and sometimes it does not. Okay, so here, we got to fix that. Oh, this has got to be 0, 2. All right, just letting my designer know that I'm going to change the structure to be like that, and we're going to have the UI kind of resemble that. So we'll make that go away. Okay, so now I've got to update a lot of things to handle that new structure. So we've got our miscellaneous server utilities. I'm going to update this first, and then I need to extract it out into probably its own package, I guess, or something. Because, well, yeah, because I need the bin to be able to execute it. I think actually I don't need it to be in its own package. I could have another build that outputs or reads the utils. We'll give it a better name and sticks those utils somewhere. Okay. Anyway, whoops. Yeah, so are we, I still need to decide for sure. So we'll delete that. We go topics or exercises. So for this exercise, the problem is this and the solution is that. For this topic, okay, let's say we've got step 02. Child or outlet context. I don't know. Step 01. I think we're going to go with that. We could do further nesting. KCD is offline. Great. I messed up something. Fly status watch. Oh, great. Fly auth log out. Fly auth log in. Oh, I just do that. Man, I was hoping to do something today. I just did something stupid probably. Let's go. Let's just double check. Can I run this locally? It's always a good thing to probably check before you make a major change to anything. Okay, so it does run locally. That at least is good. Okay, so then the next question is, yeah, let's do, whoops. Now let's back up our data. Oh, it looks like I've only got one instance that's up. So luckily we're only reading data here. Denver's coming up. Okay, hopefully that works. Exit this, fly vol list. Let's look at our status, our logs. Hold on. Looks like it's coming up. No idea what happened, but it looks like they are coming up. Okay. Well, it was down for a couple minutes for who knows what reason. I really should probably feed my logs into some service so that I can do a post-mortem on stuff like that, but yeah. Yeah, it's just Denver's fell over, and I don't allow anything but one of the Denvers to be the candidate, so. It's fine. Oh, it could be fly. Here, let's look at status.fly. Fly IO status. I know they've got a status page. Sorry, this is Lennart. Also noticed an outage. Here we go. Well, looks like either they don't know about it yet or they haven't posted about it yet, possibly. If I look at community fly, maybe somebody's posted about it on here. No, probably not. Oh well. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to do anything, it looks like. Uh-oh. So proxies are trying to hit. It doesn't say where it's trying to hit. Charles de Gaulle, I think that's Charles de Gaulle, so France. That would be trying to hit Amsterdam, I'm guessing. Sheesh. I mean, it seems like things are okay from the logs, mostly. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on this. We'll come back to it. Yeah, I just got a text after 5 minutes and 44 seconds of downtime. It's back up, according to Fathom. So, yeah, we'll see. I did get a recent backup, though, so that's always good. We'll do 2023-02-03. Yeah, we'll leave that up hanging over here, and I'll keep the logs on the side of my eye, and if we start seeing more issues, then we can look at that, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not sure what the problem is. I'm looking at the logs, and the only thing that's getting any traffic is one region in Denver. So maybe I should let's just do that. We'll pull down I'm getting some more logs. So we'll pull down this. Yes, and so we just keep the one region that's taking traffic, and then let's see. So I'm not seeing any logs that's saying those other regions are being pulled down yet. There we go, shutting down in Amsterdam. Yeah, so Amsterdam is now down. It should be. I should probably, just gonna hang on to that for a second. Fly, scale, count 1. Scale it down to just the 1. Okay, yeah, so now my status says only one region. And then we're gonna create these these volumes, and then fly, scale, count 3. Not sure what it was, but I'm pretty sure after this it'll be fine. I still want to have it scale to 6 regions, but the other day I was having trouble in Brazil and Sydney and Shania. And so I just decided not to bother. Okay, so it's spinning up the other instances. Yeah, everything's fine. It's going to be okay. Okay, so I think I like this. I'm tempted to go another layer. Should I call it exercises? So for this exercise, for this topic, I like exercises. Exercises is better. So for this exercise, nested routing, here's the problem we're trying to solve, and here's the solution. I actually do like that. I do. I like the idea of problem and solution. If there's more than one problem, then we'll give them a step. Yeah, so that makes sense. Okay, just double checking logs. It looks like Amsterdam is pending. I don't see any logs from Amsterdam. But it'll come up. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's update this now. So this is now going to be called a problem app. And this is going to be called a solution app. And then we've got a exercise part app. Yes, so it's still called an exercise. Okay, and then is exercise app. This is now is problem app. Problem solution. And is first step problem app. Is first step solution app. Oh, here, actually, gotta do the rename thing so it updates other stuff. I can't imagine doing this sort of thing without TypeScript. I've forgotten how hard it is. Oh man, just getting tons and tons. I think they've probably got a problem in maybe, I don't know, Fly's got a problem somewhere. So we're gonna delete the volumes that I just created. Fly scale count 1, fly vol delete that one. Yes. Fly vol delete here, and actually, you know what? I don't know which one it's going to pull down. I probably shouldn't have scaled it down. But, yeah, I should probably wait until it scales down. Yeah, it looks like it... Okay, yeah, it got rid of the new one. That's good. Yeah, look at my logs. Oh, you can't see that. Yeah. Getting a ton of this all of a sudden. Yeah, that's no good. I think Fly is actually having problems. Pretty sure that's... Aha! Something's not right on Fly. Yep. My guess is somebody at Fly deployed a bad config or something like that. Let me make sure I'm deleting the right volume here. So the 5.5 is my primary. Yep. Okay. We're going to just pull down that volume. Now I've only got one. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I can still get there unless that was cached. Hard refresh. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah, so like there's nothing I can do about this. Just wait for it to recover. Hug an ops friend near you. I would not want to have to deal with this. See logs like that and you're like, oh shoot. But not, I mean, it is technically my problem, but luckily KenzieDots.com doesn't make me any money directly, so I'm not super worried. But yeah, I hope that they're all okay. Okay, so keep on coming. Oh, whoops. I turned my phone off and it's like, you need to stay on this web page for us to know that you're not doing anything else. Okay, so get topics. This is now going to be get exercises. Yep, KCD is offline. Oh, hold on. I'm getting traffic now. We're getting some. I gotta stop being distracted by this. I can't do anything about it anyway. I should probably just stop the logs or like hide them. There we go. We're gonna hide them. Pretend it's not happening. Oh, KCD is back online. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. So this get exercises needs to be renamed to get problems, get solutions, and get examples. This is going to be problem apps. I'm actually really happy about this change. Solution apps. This is going to be much better. Is problem app. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, forgot to rename this. Solution app. Okay, there we go. So that sorting is still good. So this is now going to be get exercises. And this is going to now be problems and, whoops, solutions. Topic number is now going to be exercise number. I've got 2 minutes left on recording my LiteFS video. Whoops, I didn't actually do that. We're going to retitle this to do stuff. That's kind of what the first half of this video was. And then, or the live stream, change format for workshops. And it's break time. Let's see. No, I'm not quite ready to take my extended break. Should I be? Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I need to take a break. I'll be back in 5. Okay. So let us continue from where we left off. I added the README to these directories, so that's where the instructions will be. So, let's see, we have our exercise number, exercise title. This is going to be now the problem and solution. Now the question is, do we need that? Or maybe should it just be problems and solutions? I think that's what this should be. Yeah, I need to come back to that. Let's go fix this first. Do I care about having a get solutions? This should all just be apps. And I should be using glob. Do I use glob in this? Do I even have it in my package.json? Glob. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna npm install into the workspace Kent CDOD's workshop app. Glob. Promise. I think that's the one. Glob promise. Okay, so we need glob also. 14 days ago, what in the world are they doing? Yikes. Docker compose? What the heck? Alright, I'm probably not going to use this. Good grief. That's all that it is. So why do you need all of this junk? Yeesh. Doesn't util have a promise thing too? Yeah, forget that. Pretty sure that works. So now, yeah, this is going to be pretty different. I think I'm going to need to start over export get exercises. Or, yeah, no, this will be get apps new. No, okay. I think get apps is fine. It's the get, because I want to be able to also have the extra or examples. Kind of thinking, yeah, okay. I think that's fine as it is. But the this is going to be get solution apps. This is going to be get problem apps. And where's the exercise apps? Where, or example, get example apps. Okay. Extract step number. Yeah, exercise number. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just tricky because now we don't actually have the instructions. So the instruction code goes away. Here, let's look at the types. A problem app is no longer going to have its topic number. No, it should. It should. It'll have a topic and a step number, as well as solution app. A base app will not have instructions code. For the examples, that those can have readmes, but we're not going to display that anywhere. So, yeah. Yeah. So that's no more instruction code. They'll all have a relative path, a full path. They won't have a title. No, they will have a title. Yeah, the title of the app used for display comes from the package JSON title prop. Dir name. Yeah, let's add a dir name. That's actually technically it'll be the same as the name, but so this, the name of the directory of the app. And this will be used there we go. Okay, And then we have type exercise, and that has a exercise number. It has a name, or a dir name string, and a title, and this comes from the H1 in the README. Okay, so these port numbers are going to be, this is the tens place. So this would be 401, and then this would be the ones place, I guess. So if we had 10 steps, we'd be in trouble. We're less likely to have 10 steps than to have I want them to be predictable. So I want there to be a rule. It's not just like, you know, sort them and then give them one at a time. So exercises are always 4,000, and or problems are 4,000, solutions are 5,000, and I can't remember, but I think I did examples are, yeah, 3,500 plus. So yeah, okay, so do we need a relative path for the exercise? Probably not. We'll see if that becomes a need. We may not even need the relative path for the base app. I think full path is probably sufficient. Okay, so get exercises is going to return an array, or promise array of exercise. Oh, right, one other thing an exercise is going to have, two other things, is problems and solutions. Should it also have examples? How would you associate an example? I think I like having examples being outside of the exercise directory, so we don't have an association. Maybe one day we add that capability, but let's wait until we have use cases first. Okay, so then we go for all of the apps. Yeah, this topic number needs to change to exercise number. Okay, so yeah, let's get our exercise from exercises find. If not exercise, then exercise push that and that. Or maybe what we do instead is we do a read dir of the exercise directory. Yeah, get out of my face, all of that. So, yeah, workshop root, that's what I was looking for. You know what? Let's just do this. Yep, that's how that works. So we get the exercise number, the dir name, the title, read title, or readme title. Where is it? Get readme title from the readme. Yeah, that's right. I removed that. Yeah, compiled readme. Yeah, we need the instruction code. That's right. We are definitely going to want the instructions. Okay. And then problems will be apps.filter. And solutions will be filter that. Problems. There we go. Whoops. Okay, yep, I like that much better anyway. So now we've got a good way to chunk things into their exercises, and then get apps chunks it and sorts it, get package name, that's fine. Okay, so this, we don't have instruction code. We need the exercise number and the step number, I think. Oh, here's another thing. Where's my... Yeah. Okay. So here we're going to go... yeah, example. Let's do... Yeah, examples are good first. I didn't write that. Okay, what are we missing? Dir name. Yep, that one's fine. Okay, so now these. Hold on. Do these have dir names? Yeah. All right, so what are we missing? Exercise number. And you're still not happy? What else do you want? Oh, final. This is a solution. Okay, cool. So now how do we get the exercise number? We extract the step number, okay. Topic number is not a thing. Okay, so the exercise number no longer comes from the dir name. It comes from the parent path. Yeah, we no longer find these in final. Now, we're actually going to say solution dirs. So wait, glob promise. Path.join workshop root. Exercises. And solution. Okay, we'll have to test if that works for here. Well, it's hard to test globs. Okay, so that should give us a list of solution dirs. All right, I'm ready to actually TSX this packages, workshop app, watch, here, whoops, app, utils, miscellaneous, server, and actually, you know what? Let's do this. Okay, so this is going to have a problem because it's not going to be able to find the root. That comes from this. images, users, can't see odds, code, EpicWeb, oops, KCD shop, example, or packages, example. There we go. Cool. Great, so that gives us the full path now. Okay, so now okay, cool. So this is going to be now dir or full path. Just want the error to be in the right spot. There we go. What are you complaining about? Promise. Okay, cool. So now the error is in a nice handy spot for me. I don't always do return types, but when I do, there's a good reason. Okay, so we're gonna get our, still trying to wonder why I need the relative path. I know I have a utility for getting an app from the relative path. It's in start. But I think instead of that, we should just do the app name instead. So we're going to get rid of this relative path nonsense. We don't need that. Just need the full path. We do need the name. Here, let's grab all this stuff. And we don't need the README. Extract exercise number. That's going to come from the full path. So here's actually here, let's try this. Back that up. I don't think I need that. We're gonna say dir name. Yep, and then parent dir name. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it. So then exercise number comes from that. Name. Okay, so we've got name, type, exercise number, step number, port number, and dir name. What are we missing? Title. Where does title come from? Oh yeah, from the package.json title prop. Okay, good. So that, yeah, let's see what that does. So name, title, type, exercise number, because it's in styling, step number 1, port number, there, okay. And here's what we're going to do actually. The port number is going to be 5,000 plus exercise number times 10 plus the step number. And that will result in the same thing. So the only issue we could run into is if the step number, if we get up to 10 steps, which is very unlikely. And let's see, if exercise number is, yeah, no, that's fine. Even if we had, now if we had 10 exercises, then we'd go into the next set of ports, the next 1,000. Or wait, no. I'd just get up to 5,100. So yeah, we could have tons of exercises. We could have 100 exercises, which we'll never do. So not in a single workshop. Okay, good. So that looks good. I wasn't expecting the title to, I didn't think I had a title. Oh, that's interesting. I think I probably have a bug. Yep, I do. Forget that. It's always going to be a string. Yeah, and actually that prop should totally be a string always. Oh, whoops. Okay. Yeah, actually this should just be the dir name. There we go. Okay, so that's how we get solution apps. Now, what about this is different for exercise apps? Or problem apps? Every word that says solution should say problem, and that should be 4,000. So, how bad would it be to have a function get app by type solution or problem, and port space or start number, port base. Yeah, hold on. Exercise part app, yeah. You know what, that exercise part should be exercise step. Actually, I think we can be a little smarter. So that gonna work? Oh, it's break time. Okay, I feel like we're relatively close, so I'm gonna stop my session with centered, and we're gonna just finish this function, then I'll take my lunch break. Okay, so this is gonna be I'm not sure about that. Yeah. in trouble. This is never. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I'm pretty sure that extends thing is not doing what I think it is. So if you pass me solution, yeah, and it's like you're using that as a, yep. Yep, that's syntactically correct. Type is type of type. Type is solution. Yeah, of course TypeScript would make this hard. Fine. I'm going to move on with my life, and we're just going to duplicate this. It worked just fine before. We're going to get rid of that. This is now going to be get app from name. From dir name. Hold on, dir name may not be unique actually. The name will always be unique though, because that's coming from, yep, it's the unique identifier. We require exercise app. I know, this is, yeah, part problem. Okay, and we no longer have this get next app. Okay, cool. I think we've done it in this file. So this afternoon we'll come back and let's get rid of that. Yeah, so this afternoon we'll come back and pull up the app and see what's busted and fix all those things. So thanks for joining. We'll see you after lunch.